Welcome to my home. Happy August. What happened to summer? I'm blown away. I am blown away, but we have had a fun-filled summer. I don't know if I will have time to put any of our summer fun footage, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to leave some time for that because earlier in the summer, we went to upstate New York with our 2 kids left at home and had a magical time there. And I never posted that. Not that anybody cares, but since I want to do a summer wrap-up video, I think I'll put some of that in there. We went during the Canadian fire season when Canada was on fire, Eastern Canada. And it's really hazy. My photos of that trip are really hazy, but pretty nonetheless. We did not go into New York City. That was not part of our plans. I actually want to do that with my husband by ourselves one of these years. But I'm kind of scared right now because crime's kind of a thing right now in New York. So I don't care if I go. But anyway, we didn't go into the city. We were only, I think, 3 hours from the city, but I didn't want to go in. And then we recently got back just a couple of days ago from a full week on Lake Powell on this stunning houseboat that our friend kindly rented and invited us to come along. And so I'm worn out, but refreshed at the same time. We were kind of lazy. I know how to wake surf. I am a wake surfer. Mind you, it wasn't graceful initially, and I might have said some bad words. But I got up on the board. I had a blast. I can pretty much get up every time. However, my knees are hammered. I feel like they're shredded inside. I don't know what happened. So when you get up, your knees are scrunched up and you kind of scrunch a little bit. But when I stood up, both of my kneecaps popped. Just every time. I've never had kneecap problems. So I walk like a geriatric knee patient. They're just so tight and sore, and it takes me a while to kind of get moving when I walk around the house. It's insane. I feel mad about it because I'm very active and I go to the gym every day. Why would that knock me down? I don't get knocked down. I do the knocking down. No, just kidding. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. I just don't feel like I'm that old. I don't feel like I'm worthy of knee problems right now. So it was a little uncomfortable being on a houseboat with beautiful people who look fantastic in bathing suits. I'm not there. I don't dislove myself, but I was not super comfy walking around a houseboat in my bathing suit. That was awkward, but you know what? I'm okay. I have a lot of work to do if I ever want to feel comfortable in a bathing suit, but do I care enough? I don't know. I kind of do. I'm kind of vain a little bit. But that was the only challenge that's remarkable. They are the most beautiful, kind people, though. Our friends that we were with are the greatest human beings. So, no worries there. I just, it's hard being the village troll sometimes. Like, you just don't want to be the troll person. I know that's terrible, but I think there's maybe some out there who can relate to that, but I relate to you who can relate to me. It makes no sense. Okay, well, I have, today is the first day back to school for my daughter. She's my last one in school. I'm so sad, but happy. I'm a conflicted emotional mom this morning. So I have peace and quiet for the first time in a very long time. The kitchen needs cleaned. The living room needs vacuumed. I mean, there's dog toys everywhere. I don't care right now. Also, I try not to eat sugar, but I had a peanut butter pancake this morning and a cookie for breakfast because I am living it up today. I'm going to let myself celebrate today. And then I think I'm going to find a fun movie and work on a project all day today until I have to pick up my daughter. I did not do a whole lot of any projects this summer. It just felt like I had stuff going on at all times. There was always someone. Oh, and my son is getting ready to leave for Brazil. So we have been jumping through fiery hoops. I did not know all the red tape we had to jump through or cross. Do you jump or cross red tape? Whatever. We have to get things sent off to the Secretary of State, proving that he is a legitimate church minister. Visa application. We did get his passport finally. But it's just been a lot. So that has been going on top of other comings and goings, and it's busy. It's not going to slow down, and that's okay, but I haven't had any time to work on my projects, so I'm going to make myself work on projects. I need to prioritize because things pop up. So this weekend is a baby shower, and I thought, I'll just whip out a quick blanket. So I started, I'll show you this one. I got this tacky bag at Walmart. Look, it says, throw stuff in here. I had to do it. It was on clearance for $7, and it's massive. I don't love it, but it's huge, and I can hold a lot of stuff. So I decided I'm going to make a blanket for this cute new mom. She's super stylish, so I am just going to stick with neutrals. So I have this cream, paint box creamy color, and I'm going to pair it with some gray. I think it's pretty neutral. She's having a little boy, and I don't know what I was thinking. Ouch. I cut myself, and I've got a skin flap. I don't know what I was thinking because this is the Suzette stitch, and it takes a little bit of time. It doesn't work up quickly, so this is what I have for 2 days. And look, what do I do? The yarn itself, the dye, it has a little freckle in it. Like, that's not dirt. That's not dirt. That's just like yarn freckle. So I think I'm gonna try, it's on both sides, like it's through the yarn. Like somehow they got maybe something in the dye. I think I'm gonna try a bleach pen on it to see if I can get that, just even if it fades it a little bit. I found that bleach pens don't make things bleachy white. They just tone things down. Whenever I need to whiten something up, it tends to do a good job. So I'm angry. I'm not picking this out. This took 2 whole days of finding time to myself to do. I kind of made it longer than I should have. So maybe I will do this lengthwise. You know, it's too wide. But I like larger baby blankets because then they turn into toddlers and you still want to wrap them up and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'll keep it like this. But if I turned it this way and made it, you know, that wide, it could be perfect. I don't know, but I love this stitch because of the texture. And I love doing 2 tones. So that is what I started. And I have to have it done in 4 days. 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days. This took me, okay. Maybe I won't get it to her by Saturday. And then I thought, okay, what if I just made her a fabric blanket? You know, just do a quick fabric blanket, baby blanket where you just stitch, you sew, just straight lines, and it's small, so I feel like it's doable, but I don't have any little boy fabric. I have everything of mine is Christmas or girly, or it's just not what I would do for a little boy. So here we are. I'm going to just crank it out. I'm going to just watch Netflix and work on this. And I've got to order again more yarn because I got the wrong. Oh, this isn't it. Spider that came out of this. 1 second. I need to show you my little lamb because I'm this close to finishing. He's so cute. He. It is so cute. I don't have the right yarn. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, hours of work on this cute little lammy body. So I have his body and his head. You mark in the circle where the head is gonna go. Like, where's his face? Oh, there's his eyes. Right here. So I marked that I want him to go right here. Like this. It looks goofy. So I got it all marked, and then I got this far around, and I ran out of thread. And I thought, oh, I've got some in my stash. I do not have some in my stash. And then I ordered more thread. It's the cotton DK. And it maybe it's the right color. It's just, maybe it is the right color. Maybe it is the right color. When I got this, it didn't look right, but all of a sudden now it does. I know that they have dye lots, but when I started working on this, let me see. Let me pull a strand of this. Maybe the camera will tell us. But there's either white, light champagne, or vanilla, and I got the light champagne. I think it's it. I think it'll work. Let's see. Up against. Well, guess what? My sadness is gone. It just doesn't look right. Do you know what I mean? This looks lighter to me than this. I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to do a few rows and see what I get. This just seems lighter than this. But this is called light champagne. It's not the vanilla. Vanilla is more brown. I don't know. Vanilla is kind of like this one. But he's so close. He's so close. And I started making flowers. Oh, because I'm gonna make her a headband. And so I started flowers. Not all the time, but my dog gives me a heart attack on a regular basis. That was the FedEx driver. Remy, come here, buddy. Flowers. Where was I? Flowers. I'm making the cutest flowers for a little headband. We've got blue and pink and this soft purple. And there's these little, I just want to show you all of them. And there's these little scalloped rosebuds where you make a scallop and you kind of just roll it into itself and you sew it together, but I can't get it quite right. It's supposed to look like that. So this is what I'm making for my lamb. Precious. I love it. Anyway, so I was about to say that I got the wrong color, and I still think I have the wrong color. We'll see. That's bizarre. And then I started, one of my very best friends is having a baby girl, or her Her daughter is having her first baby girl, and they're gonna name her Ruby. So I decided I need to make Ruby her own little Ruby blanket. So I'm just gonna make her one of these. It's called the Farmhouse Granny Square. And it creates a crisscross pattern in after you join it. I'll put a picture of the other one that I made like this one for some friends. Hers was multicolor. I'm just sticking with the ruby red. And then, you guys are gonna think I'm terrible. Okay, I am terrible, but I'm also very visual. And I asked my husband, oh no, do these look like female anatomies on the chest? I mean, I think if you use your imagination, but I can see it. I can see it. I can't unsee it. I'm not going to say anything to the girl because these blankets, this thread, oopsie, I have a love-hate relationship with it. It's called Yarn Bee Yarntopia. It is so ridiculously soft and silky, but then you get about 3/4 of the way done and it unravels itself into a rat's nest. Every single one of these. It is not wound correctly. They're not wound in a way that even if you put it on a yarn swift and try to make your own yarn ball, you can't because the middle part it just gets loose and tangled. I don't know how not to get it tangled. So towards the end of every skein, like right here, I have to wind the bottom. Where is it? I have to wind the bottom into a ball and kind of work from both ends because this is what it does every time. I don't know if any of you have a solution, but I would love to hear it because this is the only yarn I have ever struggled with that. And I have this in my stash and I need to use my stash. Ruby! I love it. I love it. I thought about mixing some pink with it. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm jiggling the table. This is my pink. It's a peachy color. Aren't these so dreamy together? I thought about making some with pink in it, but I don't know. I kind of want it to be ruby red for Ruby. This is what it does. Great. So that's what's happening. And I'm using an Old Navy bag because that's what I had available. It's nice and big. So that's what I'm using for that. And then on our road trip, I decided to take a bunch of cotton yarn and I decided to make a few headbands. I got tired of making them, but I ended up with some cute. I keep giving them away. They make great gifts. Other than this one, I am obsessed with this color, but I made it tiny. It's for a little girl. I should have put more rows. I have the right amount, the same amount of rows, but it just worked out smaller. Obviously, I think it's, a thinner yarn. It doesn't look like it would be, but it is. I mean, when you look at it side by side. Whoopsie. So the thinner the yarn, the more rows you need. Noted. I actually do want to make another one of these my size because this color is kind of my favorite color right now. So Lulu loves crochet. Lulu loves Emma Escott. I have linked her pattern before, but I'll link it again. Free on her website, and color choices are endless. Navy blue. I did a peach boho. I did a cream. I actually used my headband on the boat a little bit because it held my wispy parts. It held it out of my face. How did I only get this many from a road trip? It was one way, about 7 hours, but I was also chatting and I wasn't working on these the whole time. They just gave me something to do when I wanted something to do. I had that inside out. I feel like you need to see the whole thing. So I just keep this for road trip reasons, and I have black rubber bands and white ones. I wanted to make more of different colors, but I want to do a pink, but honestly, I get bored of the same pattern pretty quickly. Ouch, I have got to cut that. Look at that. I cut myself yesterday cutting a mango, and now I've got a piece of skin that is catching on everything. You probably don't want to see that. And then last but not least, this is also something I have re-picked up because I am determined to finish my Halloween socks. However, I took out my spiders. I did spiders. It was a struggle. It was, and I don't know if it's because the sock is crocheted, but the color work, I was unable to put my foot inside. It wasn't stretching enough. This is a sock yarn from We Crochet, I believe. Yeah, I'll put the link of what this, I love the Halloween yarn. But it doesn't have a ton of stretch. So this is Briana K, right? Yep, Briana K Designs Creepy Crawly Spider Crochet Socks. And she has a really good video that goes with these. Guides me through the whole thing. I am a infant in my sock making, but it's a single crochet that you split it and it looks like a knitted stitch. And so I tried the color work. I had the spiders in and the sock just had no give. I have ripped this out so many times and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done fighting it. Let's just turn it into a regular sock. So I decided I'm putting on a black cuff. Have you ever tried to use black thread and tiny stitches? So I had to go up to Walmart and get myself a headlamp. I'm not even kidding. The headlamp is essential in putting on a black cuff. I don't know about the heel. I'm going to do a black heel. And I want to get these done for Halloween. How fun. So this is uncuffed. Let's see if I can make it cute. I don't have a sock blocker with me. So they're not super high. They're just a mid-length sock, which I love. I'm gonna make another. I want to use up some of my hand-dyed yarns. Because I don't knit, I'm gonna make more of these in this stitch. Briana does a really good job of making it super easy to understand. But I just really want to finish these before Halloween, and thanks to this, I am cruising on my ribbed cuff. I do wish I had the spiders on here. I'm not gonna lie, they're adorable. That's why I bought the pattern. But maybe I'll try again. I don't know, on a different pair. But for now, I'm just gonna get these and finish them and be done with it. I also need to make the yarn advent. No. The So Sweet Violet sewing advent. And I've got a quilt in the making that I haven't touched for now, it's probably months. That will have to be a winter project, and that's okay. I just have so much going on, and I have a lot of projects on the go, and I just want to crank them all out. And then I start talking as a new thought starts coming, so I don't finish this thought. I just jump right into this thought. And so I find that my speaking pattern is very fragmented, where I don't finish what I'm saying, and I just assume that you all know what I'm going to say, or that you can finish my sentences. I'm sure we're friends, but are we that close yet? I don't know. So let me finish what I'm saying. Where was I? I have a lot of projects. I want to do too many things. I ordered more Christmas fabric to make more bags. I know, that was dumb. But I really love this fabric. I cannot wait to show you. Bag making is going to happen. I want to finish all these things, and I want to finish my quilt, and I want to make clothing. Remember, I got those clothing books to make some cute little vintage tops or a vintage dress. So I need to get on the ball. I really thought I was going to do some summer crafting, like summer projects. I thought this is going to be the best summer ever. My kids are older. They don't need me so much. Wrong. But that's okay. Life happens, and I choose my family first. I put them first, of course. And this is always secondary. But I do think that being creative and having a creative outlet is so important. We were born to be creative creatures. We were born to manifest and to create and share love. And so those are my thoughts and feelings on that. It's got to happen. Making time to create is so important for my little spirit. Also, we offered our backyard to 2 people for weddings. There's just not a whole lot of wedding venues here, and with the cooler months coming, November is dreamy over here, and it's more possible to have an outdoor wedding reception. So we may or may not have some work to do in our yard, just, fixing it up for weddings. We'll see. I doubt that they'll take us up on it, and that's okay. We just like to, they're close friends, and so, they're some of our best friends, and so we offered. And we happen to have a ton of parking out in the orchard, so we'll see if we have weddings back here. I'll show you if we do. And if not, that's okay. Okay, well, I will see if I can find some fun vlog footage to show you of our little fun outings and fun places. I didn't take a whole lot of pictures or video on Lake Powell just because it makes people uncomfortable. And I don't want to put faces in my videos. I don't want to put people in my videos. So I'll just try to show you where we were and the amazing boat we were on. And if I can get the video of me wake surfing, someone else has it, I want to find it. It's not flattering, but I'm proud of it. It's an accomplishment. All right, well, thanks for being here. I hope you had fun. Come and hang out with me again, and I would love to hear what you're working on and what your fall crafting plans are. And I'll see you soon. Bye. I am doing what I have to do here. Do you love it? I'm making this sock for Halloween. My Cyclops. See there? See how I can see that now? I'm never working with black thread again. I had to go to the Walmart and get me this. There, I won't hurt your eyes. I'm getting stuff all over me. This is how bad I'm squinting. I'm melting my face off. This tiny segment has taken me forever to do, but I'm going to do it with the help of this. Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures.